Congratulations on being elected as the secretary of your 4-H club. In this video, we will cover some of the basic duties of the officer or role of being your club's secretary. Let's get started. As your club secretary, you have many duties that you will need to fulfill. Let's discuss each one of them. First of all, you will sit with the president at the desk or table in the front of the room. While sitting at this table in the front of the room, you will record any officers elected, committees appointed, and other business brought before the club. It's your duty to call the roll at the request of the president and record the attendance for the meeting so that you can complete your secretary's record book. Remember that you can get creative with your roll call. Look up some neat ideas of different ways to call roll at your club meeting. It's your job to stand and read the minutes of the last meeting when the president calls for them. Make corrections given by 4-Hers of the club or council. When called upon by the president, state any unfinished business left from the previous meeting. If there is none, so state that to the president. You should read correspondence directed to the club or council when called upon by the president. You should also write replies when necessary. One important correspondence that you'll be responsible for is writing thank you notes to any guest speakers or others that come to your club meeting who deserve a thank you note. That's your job, so don't forget to do it. You should maintain a record of all officers, standing committees, and special committees, and make sure that you inform the president if you will be absent. The president will need to appoint an acting secretary for the club meeting to take the minutes while you aren't there. As we continue with your duties, you will also be responsible for initiating correspondence as directed by the club or council. Make sure to keep copies of all correspondence for future reference. This correspondence could be with potential speakers, other 4-H clubs, and more. It's your job to collect and record reports of all committees and all written resolutions. You can cooperate with the club reporter in preparing articles for the newsletter. You can call the meeting to order in the absence of the president and vice president and have a temporary chairman elected to preside. Make sure to assist the president during the meeting by writing each motion as stated. Be prepared to read that motion to the group. It's also your job to advise the president on matters of business to be taken up and to help to start and stop the program or club on time. You should submit regular reports to the leader of your club or to the county extension office as requested. It's also your job to complete these officer training sessions so that you're well aware of what your job duties entail. At the end of the year, make sure that you turn over your records or your club secretary's book to the club leader or to the county extension office. Each month, you will work with your club leader and other officers to create a club agenda. We will go more in depth into a club agenda during Module 2, but let's take a look at the 4-H meeting sample agenda. As you can see, at the top would be the 4-H club name, so your club name will go in this spot. Each month, you will update the location, date, and time of the meeting. You can see the following information is required to be in a club agenda: call to order, pledges both American and 4-H, roll call, remember that's your job. Approval of minutes from the last meeting, also your job to read those minutes in front of the club. The treasurer's report, committee reports, old business, new business, the educational program, any planned recreation, and the adjournment of the meeting. As secretary, you are responsible for keeping minutes of the club meeting. Each month, you should prepare the minutes from the last meeting. Remember that minutes should include the name of the club, the time and place of the meeting, name of the presiding officer, roll call, approval of the secretary's minutes, and the treasurer's balance. It should also include a summary of all the reports that were given. These should be reports from different committees. In the business portion, you should record all business transacted. Each motion should be fully and accurately recorded. The person making the motion, who seconded it, and giving the exact wording. The result of the vote should also be given. State whether the motion was passed or failed. You should be sure to include the time the meeting was adjourned. And finally, your signature and title of the person who recorded the minutes. This template can be found in your Florida 4-H Secretary's book. Now that we've reviewed all of your duties as the club secretary, we'll give you a few parting tips. Remember to always be a team player. There's no I in team. You are an important part of this team. Always be thoughtful of others. Remember, everybody has an opinion or a way of doing things, and it's our job to be thoughtful of those ways and take them into consideration always. Be helpful. Be a mentor. Help someone in their time of need, but always be helpful. Be reliable and responsible. You've taken on a position that's a very important part of your club. Be reliable, attend meetings, be responsible for completing your club minutes so that they can be read at the next meeting. Remember to always celebrate others' successes. Recognize them during a meeting or just tell them great job. Always be fair, and most of all, have fun. 4-H is a place to have fun while learning new skills and showing your leadership. So have fun during each and every meeting.